Hey everyone, I wanted to do a tutorial on the pen tool today. So a lot of uses for this would be making large selections or complicated selections. I see a lot of people use the just plain lasso tool and kind of adding to selections that way. But we're going to use this other way, so it's a little bit more relaxing. You don't have to worry about keeping something selected. Okay, so we're going to cut out this portal area here, and to start we're just going to hit P, or go over here and select the pen tool. There's a few different versions we want. If you click and hold, we want just the basic pen tool. The other ones we'll get into it in a second. Okay, so we're going to start down here, and I'm just going to start placing points. And you'll notice it's drawing a line. This might happen to yours, it might not. Basically what causes this is if you have a stroke or a fill on the line. And to remove that, we're just going to go up to the top and make sure both of these are set to blank. And now that's done, we can just continue on. And oh, I put that one in the wrong place. So let's zoom in so I can stop. I don't have to keep painting, or I don't have to keep holding anything or anything like that. And I want to move this one, so I'm gonna hold control, or just click on it right here and hold control, and you'll see that changes to an arrow. I'm just gonna put it down right there and move that one as well. And then to continue on, we're just gonna click on that one without holding anything and click. And now here we want to get a curved surface or curved path. So if I just click, I don't have that. So I'm gonna click and hold and then drag it out. And now we've got a path. So I want to continue up this way, but see how it does that now? I could go in here and I could grab this with the control key, but that's a little bit finicky. Let's actually undo that. And you can clip off these little side wings, and you can control these two by holding control. But we're just going to hold Alt, and it changes it to the icon changes a little there. When I click that, it actually cuts that end off. So now it's a sharp end, or a sharp edge. So I'm going to click up here, and I'm actually going to pull this one out a little bit too. And I want to edit that just a bit, so I'm going to hold control and grab this ring and see I can change kind of the curve. And I want to have it like dip down a little bit to kind of follow that edge there. And I can hit Alt again. And then this one, we're gonna pull it out. And maybe a little editing there. And we could add another line right in here if we want to edit it a little bit further. And just kind of tweak. Oh. I see this might also happen to you if you lose track of it. Sometimes you'll have to go in here and hit paths over on your layers. Not on your layers, but there's layers, channels, and then paths. And there it is again. But it's happening because I'm hitting like B, any other icon or any other object or tool. So I hit P again and it brings it back. Okay, so we're gonna click there again, and we want to clip off that end as well. And I'm just gonna continue along. And for the sake of expediency, we're gonna make some broad selections here just to kind of snap around. Another thing you can do too that's really neat is you can select multiples. So say I had done this. I'm like, well, I want to bring these two closer. So I'm gonna hold control and drag a box across them. And while that's selected, I can actually move two at once. So you can see the little highlighted. You can barely tell that they're highlighted though. Also, say I want to continue on, and I hadn't had this selected and I start a new one. Well, I don't want that. I want to continue on my old path. So I go back to that, and you'll see you get to re-click on your icon. Sometimes it'll be like a little circle shape. This one's a line right now. Like if I'm actually closing a line, see how it shows up as a little circle. Way up here, it's a line just to continue that line. Say I did this and I wanted to get rid of one of these. I can actually go in here, and if I'm hovering in the line where there isn't a point, it has a little plus next to it. But if I'm hovering over one between two, it has a minus. So I just hit click there and it removed it. Or if I wanted to remove this one, I just go like that. If I want to add one, I click it like that. Drag it over. And that's actually, it's a good wonder. I wonder how I haven't actually done that before. Let's see if I can add one that doesn't have a bend or curve points to it. There's probably a way to do that. Oh, there you go. Or maybe not. Well, that's an aspect that I have not used before of this tool. So maybe I'll find that out for another tutorial sometime. Okay, say we just want to cut out this one pillar. I'm just going to cut it all the way down to here. And I'm going to go over here, I'm going to zoom in, and we're going to remove a few of these. And then just move this one up here. And I'm going to remove this one and put that right here. And then see the close icon, the little circle kind of shows up. Click that one, and there it's closed. Now you have a path, and you can select your path here, and you can do lots of cool things with that path. You could create a shape, like I've shown in some of my other tutorials, but we want to make a selection. So there's a few ways you can do that. You could hold Control down and click it, and there's your path. It just makes a selection. Another way I think you can do is go here. No, that's if you want to make more paths. Well, let's say we did want to do that. You can name this one Pillar 1. And automatically a new path is, a new layer is created. Or if you want to make a new layer, you can just go up here, and when you're not selected anything, say new path. But on this one, there, see that? I knew that would show up. So apparently if you have more than one layer, it won't let you select them. But you can also go up here and go make selection. And here it'll give you some feathering options. You can just leave it at 0 if you want, or you could feather it, make it a softer edge. And yeah, so there's how you have your basic selection. And if you want, you could also add on to that using the normal lasso tool. Say we wanted that path, and then we want to make another one as well. At the pen tool, and you'll notice these are actually, the old path is still there. So we're going to grab all of these and then just delete them. And then I'm going to do a new path, and this is going to be Pillar 2. So this would be an interesting, you could use this method to kind of save selections and stuff like that. And once again, those edges are showing up, or lines are showing up, so let's get rid of those. And the nice thing about this, having that editable path, you can just really quickly make a rough selection like this, and then go back in, hit P, and then you can refine it and tweak it. And it's a lot more accurate than the pen tool. And it's still pretty close to speed-wise how fast you are can be with the pen tool. Or not the pen tool, I'm sorry, the lasso tool. And you can go in here, you can modify them one at a time. There is a way to, there's how you remove those points. But I believe there's a way you can like snap the points so you can freely modify each side. Oh look, there's even, if you go into the tools, you can even do a freedom pen tool and do selections by just drawing. So you could use that in conjunction with the standard pen tool. I wonder if convert point would do what we want. No? Oh, there we go. Yeah, if you use that. Let's try this now. I want to make sure and show everyone how to do that, but I can't quite remember. So I know if you select this, we'll go to pen tool, and they move independently together. There we go. Okay, that's how you do it. So if you're just holding Control, they move independently, but if we do Alt and Control, they're independent of each other before they're dependent on each other. But now you can actually make some really interesting shapes this way. They can come to a point, and now they're completely broken though. See, I'm not sure how to connect them back together. There probably is a way. But yeah, so there's my quick tutorial on the pen tool. If you have any comments, leave them below. If there's anything that was confusing about this, just let me know and I can make a follow-up video or something. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe and leave a like. And I'd love to hear from everybody. Thanks for checking out my video and have a great day, evening, etc., etc. Take care, everyone.